Welcome to the fucking show. Fucked him. And Kevin's here too.
Well, you start.
It's not a bad beat, man. I don't know what. Look, I think anytime I wear the Adidas pants is what it's gonna be.
Last episode we started off with fuck Shane. Now it's fuck Tim.
As long as we're consistent.
I guess so.
We're grooving to our own fucking intro. We're like, yeah. Oh, yeah, that hits. That hits.
Man, I really want to ask Kevin about that whole thing. And I want to ask you a question. It's actually different than you think.
Okay, well, yeah, ask away,
It's
bud.
more to do with the cleaning lady.
Oh, which one?
I
What?
know.
Wait.
What's going on there?
Which one?
Tim's got a cleaning lady.
Well, I have
thinks
a,
it's like some
I have
weird
a cleaning
prostitute
service
ring
because
or
one,
something.
I'm lazy, and there's certain things that I don't really care to do about cleaning my house.
Wait.
I am not a fan of.
Cleaning ladies aren't prostitutes?
No. Well, no, nothing like
no,
that.
the funny thing is Tim hired someone to shame him into cleaning his own fucking house. It's what it is.
That's what's so odd about it. Normally, they again, I have a cleaning service that comes in and does just some light dusting and dishes and scrubbing the toilets.
You
and all
should have
that
seen
stuff
our
I don't like
text
to do.
thread last week.
But it was like the schedule changed and she started showing up when I got off of work. So when I get home, she's in my house cleaning.
Yeah.
And when I get home, I want to like shed down. I want to let my dog in. I want to just relax. And I can't quite do that, right? Because
Can't
there's
just
someone in
drop
my house.
trout
Yeah.
in front of
Yeah,
some
you want to
lady.
be able to just fucking, hey, I want to walk around in my boxers.
Yeah, and so there's someone cleaning my house, obviously female, and the first time that it happened, I was like, "Hi," and I introduced myself. I was like, "Hi." She says, "I'll be done in a bit."
Yeah, it's hard to shoot ropes while you got this lady
and I'm like,
here.
"Yeah, it's no worries. I'm just gonna hang out in my room. Go fucking hide in my room."
So you did go and shoot ropes.
But the thing is she's cleaning the bathroom, and she gets out upset. And she says, "Tim, what do I do about the clothes? The clothes. What are the clothes?" And I had a basket of dirty clothes on the floor. And she was pissed about that. And I felt really uncomfortable. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I apologize for my dirty fucking clothes.
The funny part about this, the next day, he starts texting me. And he's like, dude, I'm cleaning my house right now. Or maybe it was the next week.
Yeah, the
but
next week, because I
the
get a
next
weekly
week.
service.
So the next week, the day that he's going to have the cleaning lady come over, he's texting me. He's like, dude, fucking feverishly cleaning my house right now.
For the cleaning
I'm like,
lady?
Yeah,
why?
I don't
I'm
get
like,
yelled
he's like,
at.
my cleaning lady's coming over today. I'm like, why the fuck are you cleaning your house? You bought a service. That's her fucking job. Well, she's going to make me feel bad. I'm like, so you're paying someone to shame you. That's it. That's all it is.
The whole time
Shame
I'm
you
doing-
into cleaning.
The whole time I'm laughing at it because that's exactly what's going
That's
on.
that's
I'm laughing at myself.
100% what it's
I
going
can
on.
stop any minute now, but no, she's gonna get pissed if I leave those clothes on the floor. I better not do that. It hit.
Just don't want to
I can't
disappoint
believe
this
I'm
cleaning
doing
lady.
That's what I mean. It was flashbacks to when I was with that girl that accused me of fucking my dog. She was kind of the same way, same accent.
The thing is,
as
that
well.
story,
Oh, really?
that
That
story
didn't help things. So.
Sort of like, was the other girl like Eastern European?
Yeah. So, it was like, Tim, what about the clothes on the floor? I'm like, oh.
Like from
That doesn't sound
Bratislava
European.
somewhere.
That sounds Eastern Bloc,
I don't know.
maybe
It's one- it's
Russian.
something like
I
that.
thought I heard a little Italian in there too.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at that stuff, but you get the pictures. It was a flashback for me, and all of a sudden, I literally like, oh no, I better not let that happen again, or I'll get in trouble. And it took me talking to Shane to realize, you know what, you're right. What the fuck am I?
Tim, the hilarious part is you get flashbacks of like laundry day, but your ex gets flashbacks of her entire country on fucking fire.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what a privileged life you
I
lead.
know, right? Poor thing.
That's hilarious to me.
No, man, the cleaning
The
lady shaming you
juxtaposition
for your dirty drawers. That's real oppression.
Well, it was I had to talk to the bosses. Like, look, this ain't working for me. I need to make sure no one's in my house when I get home. So we
Yeah.
changed the schedule, and
yeah.
hopefully it works out a bit better.
Well, that's good.
Again,
I don't want them to be able to shame me.
It's exactly. Well, it's one shaming me, and two, I want to be able to just shed. when I
You know
come
what? The
home,
next
just-
person he's going to hire is someone to come over here with high heels to step on his balls. That's what's going to happen next, Tim.
Dude, that's the
Does
next step.
sound
It's the
nice.
logical next step.
I like
It is
that.
the logical next step.
Ladies,
This is where
if you're
everybody
paying
goes
attention.
when they start
I
having
like-
issues
I
with a
like
cleaning
those
lady.
Stilettos.
I don't know if it's
black.
a cleaning lady issue.
Maid, like service women.
I think that's probably an issue that stems way back to childhood.
that's possible.
Me?
All of them.
Oh, all right. No, I don't have a child to think about that.
Getting
Cleaning
stepped
ladies?
on.
No.
What? All right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Well, usually these
we
sexual
started out-
fetishes start in, when people are growing up.
Look, I'll play off whatever you guys say. All right, you can say my ball stepped on by stilettos. Okay, I'm into it.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about this week, I don't know if you guys seen all the shit that's going on with Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah.
Holy-
How
That's-
can we
fuck,
not,
That's
man?
going to be
Whoa.
a ribbon for a while.
Dude,
Listen
well,
to
first off, first it started with the misinformation
They
stuff.
tried to get in with the misinformation thing. Yeah.
So first thing is you've got the Surgeon General, even saying that they need to pull that off of like Facebook and all that, like Joe Rogan's podcast and everything.
Psaki was actually talking about
but
it
the
too.
first one that came out was the Surgeon General talking about it. Well, we got to get rid of it, misinformation, blah blah blah, and it's like, well, the funny thing is though, like if you talk about misinformation, is like. Yesterday's misinformation is today's science.
And he was pointing
that's
that
what
out.
the fucked up thing about
That's
it
what
is.
Rogan
It's
was
like,
pointing out. Is
yeah.
like, look, you said that cloth masks would work, and now you're saying cloth masks
Yeah.
don't work, and we knew that then.
Well, now
Yes.
there's one on CNN, some lady that goes on there all the time, medical. I don't know. I think she's from the CDC or some shit like
A
that.
professional liar.
Or maybe something. I don't remember exactly where she came from, but she's talking about how, like, yeah, we should just get rid of the mask entirely.
yeah.
I'm like, is that because the poll ratings are so
Yeah.
fucking
of
low?
course.
That's what everyone's
Absolutely.
leaning towards. I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's,
But that's the thing. That's the thing that sucks, though, is like you have to wait till fucking politics happens for anything to actually fucking
They
happen.
call
Yeah.
the shots, don't they? We're not allowed to rise up. What happens if we rise up?
I don't know. That's how this
Look
country
at Canada.
started.
Well,
what's
it's
going on?
happening in
Canada,
Canada.
Canada with those truckers doing their shit.
Yeah, nobody's able to get in
And they're
through
winning.
Detroit.
Well, the thing is a lot of the
Trudeau went into hiding.
They're saying the locals are upset about this whole thing because they have to deal with
Yeah.
the smog, and you're going to get
And honking.
You're going to be in trouble if you bring them gasoline or if you bring them food or you do anything
Yeah.
to help these truckers out. You're going to be in trouble.
And you know what they did? Because they were arresting people that were bringing gasoline. So all these people brought empty gasoline cans, and they couldn't tell who had actual gas, and they were bringing them in.
And but the
They
media
find
is
ways around
making it look like these guys are criminals, like
Or
they're-
Nazis.
They're
it's-
literally calling them Nazis.
like it's an insurgency
Yeah.
or something.
Because
like that.
the funny
That's
thing
what
is
they do.
they're
They
like
demonize.
they're like, hey, there's a bunch of Confederate flags and stuff up there. I'm like, that's weird because that's Canada.
yeah. Well, that's that.
Canada has nothing to do with the fucking South.
Well, that little political satire comic
What the
I
fuck?
texted you guys yesterday, where it shows the Nazi guys walk in, and there's like 4 of them, and the media's all pointing their cameras at them. But then there's the rest of the protest where everyone's got like peace, love, and all that.
But that's
And-
exactly
yeah.
what happened up there. I think actually from one report I saw that the truckers actually kicked out a few of those guys.
They did. Yeah,
So-
I heard that
these,
too.
These truckers have like hot tubs and saunas set up and shit like that.
Well, yeah, they're from Canada.
They're making themselves comfortable. It's amazing.
You gotta remember, it's a very homogenized country.
Yeah.
Plus, they're prepared for the cold weather.
That's what I mean. It's kind of cool how they're doing the whole thing. It's like good for you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
At the same time, they're comfortable.
Dude, I
Makes
love
me
it.
feel good.
You know what? I say, you motherfuckers made them locked down for all this time and all this. You know what? Oh, you're annoyed with a little bit of honking? Well, guess what? You can either deal with this or you can deal with more of the lockdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, these people are doing it peacefully.
It's called taking a peaceful stand. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
burning buildings down. They're not
Yeah.
rioting. They're not
Like
stealing
someone
shit
else.
from fucking.
No, they're
stores. saying
not.
Reparations for this and reparations
Well, one
for
of the
that.
another thing I saw
They're
too
not
is
making
like,
demands.
so
They're just,
I play that fucking nerdy game Magic the Gathering, and one of the artists for Magic the Gathering, like he does freelance work for them.
They get canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, I made that up. Really?
No, he got canceled.
Oh, shit.
He
For
had
what the
because
fuck?
he's
That's
a Canadian and he supports it. He's like, I don't believe that you should mandate this shit.
well, and Wizards of the Coast and a
Wizards
lot of the Magic
Dude,
community are woke as
it's
fuck.
so bad in it. It's like if you don't accept every narcissist out there,
Yeah.
you're gone. It's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, because I don't accept this person that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
It's an
that's-
it's a totally
the
insane
other side
worldview.
says the
They're-
same about you.
They're calling
man.
him. They're calling him a fucking Nazi, though. It's like, dude.
Because
just-
of that, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
It's
the thing, though.
insane.
Like nowadays, anytime you do anything, you can easily just jump in.
That's a go-to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Nazi,
go. Well, that
Nazi,
racism
racist,
Or alt-right.
misogynist.
They call people alt-right all the time.
alt-right,
Fucking
yeah.
transphobic.
It's
If you say if you have any nuanced look at anything in life, all you have to do is to rebut that somebody has a nuanced
Well,
look.
obviously you're a racist, or obviously you're
Hey,
a Nazi.
you're clearly a homophobe.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what? That's not even what we were talking. I was talking about banking.
Yeah,
You're like,
right,
Clearly,
exactly.
you're against the Jews.
Yeah.
You're not into
We
banking.
should make something up about that.
Make something up about what?
About Kevin being a misogynist.
Well, he is. It's clear.
Damn.
You can tell. Look
Yeah.
at the wife beater he's wearing.
Well, it's no.
I beat my wife
Yeah.
with the wife beater.
Yeah. See?
That's
I
actually
mean,
how he lost his teeth.
Why? I mean, why? I mean, why else would I wear a wife beater unless you're going to beat your wife?
It's true.
There's no other reason for
You
these
could
to
dust
exist.
that stuff off your chin and just get the mustache going. It'd be even better.
But
just
it's
a little mini
It's got to be a
mustache.
specific
The
kind
the
of
one that
mustache.
just looks like
Let's-
dirt.
Yep. That one that just shows up right there at
Dude,
the top of the
But
lip.
no, but
I
you're
think
right though. That's
with
the
your
smear.
facial hair, you actually could pull it off.
I don't think I don't have the head shape.
What are we?
We're not talking about
What?
penises, Kevin.
What is that phrenology again? We're
No,
going back
I mean
into
like
phrenology?
no, but he had like a
I would like
bulbous
put it on.
noggin, you know,
fucking
like-
measure Kevin's
Who are we
head. And we're like,
talking about?
clearly he's
We're
retarded.
talking
Are we
about-
talking about Hitler?
Oh,
What?
wow.
Fuck, how did that even happen? What are
I
you
thought that's what
talking
you were
about?
talking about. Me
talking-
dressing up like that douchebag.
No, I wasn't talking about the
No.
mustache. The thin
Oh, we were
stash.
talking about the mustache thing. I thought you guys were talking about
Thin-
Hitler.
The thin lip
Like,
stash. Not
like
the
kind of
fucking
Salvador Dali.
Oh,
except
the
not
little
curly thing.
Oh, I see. Okay,
no
that
curlies,
one.
but
Okay.
just the little thin
Just the
thing.
little like
Thin
thin
strip
line.
on there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't
Or
know
like
that's what you're
John
Orale
Waters.
vato.
John Waters.
John Waters has that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay, okay.
You guys have a lot in
He
common.
goes right to Hitler.
What the fuck is going on, man? Holy shit! But anyway, back to the Joe Rogan
Well,
thing.
dude, you're
So-
always talking
so-
about I look like a Nazi or a Hitler or a neo-Nazi or some shit.
Hey man, all of a sudden you got color in your face. It's great. No longer a fucking vampire.
Next thing, it starts sparkle.
And then he starts imprinting on children. What the fuck is going on, Kevin?
Or my,
That happened. Look,
or
you
my
can't.
dog.
That
you
happened
can't-
in the
you
movie.
can't fucking attack me on that or say, ugh.
No, they did
That was in the fucking movie.
They did that.
I'm glad I didn't follow that movie.
I
past
didn't
a
either.
certain
I
episode.
all I watched was the Screen Rant fucking God, what was it? Pitch meeting about it. I was fucking shocked. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And every time they brought up something more fucked up and more fucked up, and then the guy, the exec guy, is like, "Why are we doing this?" And he's like, "Money, sir." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right, money. I like money." And then they kept going. But no,
a fan of money.
so anyway, more with the Joe Rogan shit though. So
It's been crazy.
well, and then Spotify adds a disclaimer. Joe Rogan comes out and apologizes. And
Yeah,
saying that,
he'd get a
that
full-fledged
hey,
apology.
I should have more people on that have opposing views.
Which
and shit.
honestly, his apology was actually really well done.
Out
I
of
thought.
curiosity,
It's well
fine.
worded.
Side thing, like what was he proposing that was misinformation? Him himself.
He wasn't.
What did
No,
he
that
ever
he
propose that,
that
was
he
misinformation?
platforms people that
Yeah.
have misinformation and
But they have the documents and they have the criteria behind them to back it up.
And the more time it goes on, it's turning out it's more true than the crap they've been
That's the
feeding
thing.
us.
That's
That-
like
look-
what is he actually proposed that's considered
It's
misinformation?
because
it's the same shit that happens in any country when
Yeah.
you have a dissident that comes out and fucking
they're
says
going
shit.
after anybody that says anything against their narrative.
What has he said against their narrative?
Well, Joe for one has
well,
said, "Hey,
him,
look, if
no.
you're healthy and young, I don't think you need the fucking vaccine."
That's a
he's
thing
like, you
right
should.
there.
He's
probably what-
but
There's a
he's
lot-
Not, but
there's
the
not
thing is
just
though,
that,
he's
though.
not against it. He says, look, if you're one of the vulnerable people, 78% of the people that have died from
So he
COVID-19.
posts statistics and actual true things. And
Yeah,
never
but
really-
78% of the people that have died from COVID-19 have been obese. Obese.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they have
Um,
comorbidities and stuff like that.
I think it's something around 75% are over the age of 75.
Yeah.
We'll post those
Yeah.
on the thing so you guys can see the
And
statistics
so I
the
mean,
CDC
when you look
provides.
at it, when you look at the comorbidities and all that shit, you're like, yeah, maybe healthy people don't fucking need it.
Yeah.
Yes, every once in a while you're gonna get a healthy person that's tits up, or they're gonna
Yeah,
die.
yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
sure.
gonna
But that's the way it's gonna
sensationalize
work.
That death too. They're gonna make it like
They
look,
have.
this-
They've already done
Yeah,
that.
that's-
They're like,
it
"Huh,
shows up on TikTok.
she
it
was
shows up on
16,
Facebook,
and
it
that
shows
that
up-
was actually one of the funny ones to me.
That's
Now, it's not
disgusting.
funny that somebody that's 16 has died.
Sure.
It's funny how they played it out. It's funny
Yeah.
how they played it out. Nothing wrong, healthy 16-year-old. She was like 350 pounds.
Yeah, they leave that out. That's
They
what's
left that
called
out
a
of the-
lie by omission.
Yeah, they left all that out, and it's like, dude, no, she was unhealthy. That's
Yeah.
unhealthy.
She just didn't have anything on
And
her record.
gross.
Yeah.
And gross.
Oh, come on. That's not Clash of the Speak Ill of the Dead.
But the thing is, though, he's right.
Look,
though,
I could have made
the
all
fact
that up.
But hey, he's right though. That's the kind of lies that CNN and stuff would most commonly do was lies by omission. They would leave out key details.
Ivermectin.
That would
It's
change
a
the whole
horse
thing.
dewormer.
Right.
It's like,
But
but it's
yes,
been given
it is
to
used for that.
3.5
Yeah.
billion fucking. It's been
Rogan
administered.
had to bring a guy from the place,
Right,
from the news station that
Yes.
talks shit about him,
Yeah.
and say, why? Did
And then
you talk
he even
shit about
admitted,
me?
yeah, that was
Yeah.
wrong. They shouldn't
Yeah,
have done that.
Well,
and then he went back on the show that night
And
and,
then
fucking
said the
went right
opposite.
back on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poor guy.
Bunch of scumbags.
Again, Rogan's crying all the way to the bank with this thing. Really, I mean,
Well, he's
I know that you don't
he's
care
on the
about
tip-
anybody
he's
that
on the-
makes money. I
No,
think that's weird to me.
I'm not against it at all.
You know.
I like him. I like that he's making money out of it. But
And he's certainly winning this.
honestly, this is helping him out so fucking much.
Well, kind of. I mean, fucking, what was it? Rumble publicly
yeah.
offered him $100 million
That's what I
over
mean.
4
Like,
years.
he's-
Yeah.
He's
He
laughing all
turned
the
it
way to
down.
the bank with this thing.
I don't think he is because I don't think he's that guy. First off, if you've listened to consecutive podcasts or years of podcasts, and I have.
I'm not saying that he's in it for the money. I'm not saying
No,
that because he's
because-
not worried about money. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah, this just means that like when he
he's
got
getting
that deal.
more and more exposure because of this.
Oh,
He's on
for
the-
sure.
Well, yes, no,
Yeah.
it's clearly
Everybody's tongue
backfiring
right now.
It's clearly backfiring on the people. I've
He's
even thought.
reaching Trump
I've even
status.
thought about making a statement that we're leaving Spotify too.
Did you hear Milli Vanilli is?
Cool. Isn't one of them dead? Who gives a shit? They faked.
They will no longer post other people's
Oh, yeah,
music.
one of them that did
Milli
die, yeah.
Wait, Milli Vanilli was nothing but misinformation. Their whole career was a lie.
You're not gonna let me get the bit in. So
Oh, my
just
bad.
Carry on.
Oh, go.
No,
I've stepped on your bit.
that's
My
fine.
bad.
It's fine.
I feel bad that you
They were
stole
gonna-
that bit from somebody else and I stepped on it.
Yeah. I Milli Vanilli'd it.
You totally did. But anyway, so after you put out the fucking disclaimer, Jen Psaki is like, oh, this disclaimer is a positive step, but we want every platform to continue doing more to call out mis- and disinformation.
When-
Oh, it was
while
nice.
also uplifting accurate information.
So what
So now
she
it's their
basically
job
said
to say, well, this is good
Yeah.
stuff, this is bad stuff.
So basically, what she said was, "Oh, nice apology, but it's not good enough."
the fuck are you waving at?
Cast and spells.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, the point that you were just about to make, Kevin, was pretty profound. It's just that
Go for it, dude.
I'm just saying what you were just
I
going to
already
say.
said.
It was the fact that when
I was watching him wave. It
they
was
were
weird.
they were taking the whole idea of censoring media.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, the problem
And
I have with it is, look,
the apologies will never be good enough.
have you
for
guys
me.
ever watched opposing
When the
platforms?
state steps in,
The state's always stepped in.
but to censor that type of media and that they claim misinformation. It's
Yeah, but
fucking
you
frightening,
gotta
dude.
you gotta
Yeah.
realize that before podcasts, before the internet being a place where you could just get
It was
whatever,
all controlled for sure.
it was 100% all controlled. Like, look up to the leads to the fucking Afghanistan war and the Iraq war. On every single fucking news station, you heard the same exact shit. Anytime in a crisis or anything like that, all media goes to state media. That's how it works.
Yeah.
All media, and they all fucking tout the same bullshit.
Yep, they've
Every
always
single
been
one of
doing
them.
this.
Well, that's the other thing I was curious about is I don't know if it's related or not, but and again, this is just what I've read about, or not read about, but heard about, is that Putin has no real set on Ukraine. Is that America is trying to make it look like he is? So
Well,
it'll be a
that
little
could
bit
also be
more
Russian
relevant.
propaganda.
Yeah, it could be
Look,
propaganda
you
on
never
both
know when it
sides.
comes to
Well,
this shit.
That's what
Yeah.
I mean.
I've been hearing that too.
Yeah.
Look, one of my
It's like,
favorite,
I'm not interested in it at all, but you guys are making it look like I am because
one of
obviously you guys want to fight.
my favorite
Or
presidential
they're just trying
moments
to
of
divert
all
attention
time.
away from something else.
Thank you.
Well, one of my favorite presidential moments of all time was when President Bush, when he was in office, went to Putin and he was like, I looked into his eyes and saw his soul.
Oh, I remember that.
And I'm like, what? You looked into his black KGB eyes, his fucking death stare eyes,
Saw his soul.
and saw his
Oh
soul.
my goodness.
I'm like, dude, that guy's got more fucking bodies than probably anybody,
Oh yeah,
that we have here in
That was
prison.
our president.
Yeah, he would. But
Did he wave crystals over him too, and like
I don't
maybe
fucking
do a
know,
smudge
dude.
with sage and all that shit to find out who he truly was?
Dude, it
Because
was
Mars,
yeah, no,
Mars was in retrograde that time.
Look,
Yeah.
but there was another. Look, Bush did have another a great moment. Remember when he got the sandal thrown at him?
oh yeah, he dodged that like a
Dodged
pro.
the first one, dodged the second one, and then they were about to take that fucking reporter out of there, and he's like, no. He's all, I don't mind. He just threw a shoe.
Yeah, it looked like
It's like,
it looked about his.
I was like, that was actually pretty fucking badass. It was funny as fuck, and then he's like, yeah, I don't
smirk
mind.
on his
Yeah,
face.
he was.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'm like, holy shit, dude, he can move. Like
I
he was
feel
in his
alive
what?
right now.
He was in his like 50s and shit, 60s maybe.
Yeah, we need
you know.
younger presidents too. By the way,
Well, we can't because what is it? Presidential
have
age
to
limit
be-
is 42.
Yeah, you have to be.
Or is
you
it
got to be
40?
a citizen for
I
a certain
think it's-
period of time.
No,
too.
Actually, I think
you
no.
have to be a citizen from birth.
From birth, yeah. You do.
Oh.
Like Arnold, you know, people wanted him to run at
Yeah,
one
but he
point, but
couldn't.
he can't.
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
Because he ran for he was governor.
He was governor
in
of California for a while.
oh, I didn't know.
And then
it was
I saw,
Arnold.
I think,
thought
a
you meant Arnold from that cartoon. The guy.
Yeah, hey Arnold.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Arnold, the football head.
I could see
He
it.
was going to be our president.
He
That
did
makes
a good
sense.
job. I'm not going to deny that.
After that, we were going to get the fucking Travelocity gnome.
I was going to say Teletubbies.
Dude, I hear that gnome's a
Teletubbies?
really smart
Yeah,
economic
no, I
guy.
mean Travelocity gnome, Teletubbies. What other fucking figments of our imagination
Pee
can we
Wee
toss in
Herman
there?
would be great.
Well, hey,
But Pee Wee Herman is a guy that plays a character,
Is
which
he's Canadian. Isn't he?
I
Paul
don't know.
Rubens.
Paul
Paul
Rubens?
Rubens is
Paul
his name,
Rubens,
yeah.
yeah.
I know, and he got screwed over for jerking off in a place where people jerk
A
off.
porn theater.
I think that helped his career. Honestly,
I don't think it helped his career at all.
I don't think it did.
He was
He was
fucking
gone for a
gigantic
while.
at that time.
Yeah, he was like blackballed for a while.
Yeah,
after
he
that.
was
Right.
monstrously gigantic at the time that it happened.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
Pee Wee was huge, man.
He was
hung, huh?
yeah, he was at the time that it happened. I like how you get embarrassed about the things that you say, but like his face is as red as Kevin's face was earlier.
When I get worked up.
you guys turned into fucking stop
I mean, I'll,
signs.
I'll Google it later. See what it actually looks like. I'm sure there's something out there.
Dude, well, the thing is, it took forever for him to even come back, and he did an HBO special later, right? So he did a first HBO special, and his first it's hilarious because it's an adult version of his show, right?
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so it's an adult like he's fucking putting mirrors on his shoes to try to look up the skirt of the chick that comes in, you know, like just and he says kind of fucked up things, but it's still.
That's not Pee Wee Herman. He's not the type.
That it's 100%.
Wow.
He did this right around the
Well, he's
time
a
that
comedian.
it was a comedy show.
yeah, but he was always kid based. Like his third.
You gotta.
I think he
okay,
kind of
his
just
third
fell
Pee Wee
into that.
His third Pee Wee Herman movie was a lot. It was kid based.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
there-
though,
but
there's
that's the thing,
adult
they were all-
elements
yeah.
in it that's kind of.
You also got to look
You
at
know.
George Carlin was the guy that was on the fucking that train show. What was that fucking
Thomas the
PBS?
Train.
Thomas
Yeah.
the Tank Engine.
That's what it was. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
George
he
Carlin.
was the conductor.
He was the conductor on that.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like
no fucking shit.
Bob Saget was the goddamn dad
Well,
from
and-
fucking
no,
Full
I
House.
know
Yeah.
that, but what I'm
And then
And
he
the
saying
America's
said, he
Funniest
said the
Videos guy.
most. If you think other people say fucked up things, that's all he said.
I know, but
he did it
what
in
I'm
fun.
saying is Pee Wee Herman has always, with his moniker Pee Wee Herman, has stuck to a certain
That's what
demographic.
you remember. That's what you remember.
Well, like I said, his third movie with Joe Manganiello.
yeah.
That third one he
I don't
did.
know. I
Yeah.
never saw the third one. I saw the first one.
The first
I think
one
that's
was,
it.
Yeah, there was Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, Big Top Pee Wee, and Pee Wee's
I think I may have seen Big
Great
Top.
Big Holiday or something.
That
like
one I definitely
I
didn't.
remember.
That
Big
came out like-
Adventure
like,
was
like
the big one that I
2015
Yeah,
remember.
Big
16.
Adventure was the
Yeah.
the
That was the
The
first
huge
one.
hit.
Yeah.
That's the one with Large
the
Marge and all
thing-
that.
Yeah,
all
and
of
the
them-
dude
all of
from
them
was that dude from Porky's or what the fuck?
All
I
of
think
them were
so.
very clear.
Yeah, the
That's
fat
what I
guy?
mean.
Yeah, the fat guy.
Think
Yeah,
so.
Francis.
Yeah, Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gave him that fucked up gum.
Yeah. And yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You do believe me, don't you, Dad? I was like, He's burning his mouth and shit like that.
Well, that's rich kids.
It was
for
an
you,
honest
dude.
mistake.
It's normal rich kid shit.
Well, like I said about Pee Wee Herman, he's always been very wholesome,
Yeah.
and I think that's what threw him off was a wholesome person got caught doing something unwholesome.
Yeah, but the thing
But
is,
he was
when
on
got-
MTV. He was on MTV that next 6 months later.
yeah, but he fell
as
off
the
so
host.
fast right after.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
he
because
did,
because because alt right
Dude.
alt right families were like, oh my god, this guy's an actual human being. No way.
Yeah.
Dude, the thing is though, like
For you to say that
remember,
he was doing an adult show seems kind of odd for me.
well, it was more adult theme. It wasn't like I wouldn't say
As Pee Wee Herman.
yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's what's odd to me. I mean,
It's not,
I've
though.
seen
They-
him.
he did-
I've seen him doing Paul. Paul Rubens is the actor in this.
I think he actually came
like
up
he was
with
an Up in Smoke.
yeah, but what I'm saying though is I think he actually came up with that shit before. Like
wasn't
I
Up
think
in
he was
Smoke.
doing that shit before the fucking show. Like I think Pee Wee's first fucking HBO special was like
Well, yeah, but
right
he
around
wasn't
the
Pee Wee
beginning
Herman. He
of it.
was Paul
no,
Rubens, wasn't he?
Pee Wee Herman.
No shit. So he went by a stage name to doing crass stuff.
Yeah,
That's pretty. I mean, it's news to
I
me.
think I think that's when he first fucking started.
Because I know that he was in Up in Smoke with Cheech and Chong. He was the maitre d at some restaurant that they went to or something like that.
Let's see, his first
And that blew me away too
yeah,
when I
dude,
saw
look,
him.
His first HBO special came out in '81.
As
Pee Wee Herman Show.
oh shit.
His first HBO
Just the
special.
Pee Wee Herman show. Oh wow.
No, that was the HBO stuff, I believe.
Was that?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was
Original
just like,
network. So he originally
Did
did
they have
it.
a rating on it?
I don't know what the rating is.
They didn't give a rating for it. Or anything like
Yeah,
that?
he only did one episode.
In
Yeah,
81?
So 81, he did it before, and then the networks came and said, "Hey, if we could tone this down and put this on as a kid show," because that's what he did. He's like, "I'm a big kid," that's how he was, in a fucking weird bow tie and suit.
God, I'm fucking old. That's 81.
But what I'm saying, yeah, but I didn't watch that till after I knew who Pee Wee Herman was as the television guy, and then I watched that, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" But I didn't realize that it was from fucking probably like 7 years before he got the network shit.
Yeah.
And then in the 90s, he fucking jerked off in a theater.
Good for you.
I know. Like, who cares?
Nothing wrong with
Oh, you jerked off at a porn theater? Like,
Well, you're allowed to
now,
do it.
Look, if he jerked off watching fucking Fantasia, I'd say that's a problem.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's hot shit. I'm thinking.
No, I'll let you die on this hill.
No, I'm thinking Bugs Bunny on top of that horse when he was dressed as a female.
Or the one that...
yeah, I remember that.
you know the
You're all-
musical.
No,
the
you can...
Warner Brothers.
Clearly, you
musical?
can
Yeah.
jerk off to Who's Roger Rabbit, but...
Jessica
Oh,
Rabbit.
Yeah, who didn't? Them big M titties.
Yeah.
yeah, I was never...
She's
into-
not
I'm
bad.
sorry,
She's
I was-
just drawn that
This is
way.
that's the thing. Like, all you fucking idiots
And
are-
that her
need to, like-
who's the actress that did her voice? She was so
I don't remember.
fucking smoking. She was in Jewel of the Nile
Oh,
and
Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen Turner.
She ain't that way anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Now they've got her voice in like fat ugly women. And
It's kind of what.
Well, because
she
she's like,
does now.
"Hey guys,"
sounds like
Yeah,
she's
she
that's
was
what she
smoking
sounds
packs
like.
of
She sounds
cigarettes.
like
Yeah.
fucking Wolfman Jack now.
She's all husky, like
voiced the house. of
no,
Haunted
she's
House or
seriously
something
Wolfman
like that.
Jack now.
Yeah,
That's who
dude,
she
I
is.
believe it.
Pretty. It's uncomfortable to see our hot icons in the style they are now. Like you
Oh,
know, I showed-
old
yeah,
and
the picture I
fucking
sent
falling
you
apart?
of what's her name, the actress from
See,
Jackie Brown.
That's the thing. I never thought she was hot though. I was never
The
into
little
her.
skinny blonde chick from Jackie
I
Brown.
just was never into her.
Oh,
You remember-
Bridget Fonda.
Bridget Fonda.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you look her up
I
now.
knew a
it's
lot
like,
of people like her, but I wasn't
golly.
that into her.
well, it blows my mind seeing. Dude, she looks like somebody's like.
How she looks
Aunt.
like how
Or
now
something.
she looks like a clerk at the DMV.
She really
Yeah,
does look like
a lot of
crooked-
them have become that too.
and you're like,
a lot of
"Hey,
them-
you're open, right?" And she's
those-
like, "No, I'm busy."
Yeah, and
You're like, "What the fuck, lady?"
Under the
Yeah.
arm
I
could-
wobble and all that.
yeah.
It's They smell like men's deodorant.
Oh, I like how earlier you're like, "Hey, let's not say bad things about people."
Well, Ill of the Dead.
No, before that, before the show even fucking started, you're like, "We can't do that."
What are you talking about?
Kevin's friend?
Are we bringing that up?
No,
Oh,
not
the
yet.
dead?
We're
shit.
going
Who's
to
dead?
bring that up at some. No one's dead.
Oh,
Not following
Somebody
the goddamn
died?
I'm
What?
not.
Who happened to die?
No, there's another one that had the same thing too.
Wait,
Look,
who
a lot
died
of
where?
people.
I'm trying to look
I'll
at
be
the-
honest. A lot of people around me have died.
Like there's
all
a
suicides.
couple that not big, sex star actresses, but the ones that are like really like I thought Bridget Fonda was banging, and her and
See,
Jack,
I just I've
that
never
scene
into
with
her.
her and Jackie Brown with her and Robert De Niro. Oh my god.
See, like in the fucking what was that, like 90s and stuff?
Yeah,
was-
it was early
yeah,
90s.
it was
So
90s.
early night. I'm trying to think of who I like. I don't know.
One of the chicks from
the
Baywatch.
the chick from like who was it? Elizabeth Smart. The chick from it was Adventures in Babysitting. Isn't that who? That,
Oh,
not
no.
Elizabeth Smart.
Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth
Yeah,
Shue.
Yeah.
That I was into that.
Yeah.
You know.
And she still is kind of.
Well, for how
she's
for
still
age,
good for
She
age,
was
yeah.
in that Lighthouse movie too, wasn't she?
She's also in The Boys.
Yeah.
The new,
Wait, wasn't
the-
she
the
also?
Boys, yeah.
She was
You
also in
see
the
her
Karate
titty.
Kid.
Yeah.
She was in The Karate Kid. Yeah.
That's right. And
She was in the fucking
And
new
she's
show
in the new
too.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Cobra
still
Kai.
looks good, man. But there's one of the actresses that was smoking hot in Baywatch, and she looks
Pamela Anderson?
No, it's a brunette. And
Oh,
it's not Carmen Electra. It's the other one.
Fucking who knows who that one
Yeah,
is?
because
Third string? Nobody fucking knows third string. The fuck are you talking about, Tim?
string?
I mean, unless you're a statistician, you don't know third string. I mean, Jesus Christ.
bring in the boots.
What the fuck? Am I the coach of Baywatch? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Oh, yeah, she was hot.
Yeah, she was smoking hot.
But
Whatever
she was
happened
still
to her,
technically
man?
third string, though.
You take a look at her now. It's Yasmin Bleeth.
Isn't she the one with like the huge fucking lips now and
Yeah,
shit?
she's definitely
Like she seriously looks like she got stung by all the bees in the neighborhood.
Oh, she had like the
She
Botox
had-
shit.
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff.
She just let herself go.
I mean, I know that they've taken her picture out of context. You know how you get those fucking clickbait bullshit
Yeah.
things?
Yeah, that's side by side right there. That
Yeah.
tracksuit. Look at the tracksuit in that one. Yeah,
I was wearing a tracksuit last week.
well, she's.
Do I look like that?
But she was smoking.
I like how I said, "Do I look like that?" And you just go, "Ugh." Oh, fuck, man.
What do you want me to suck your dick over? No, you look great, Shane. Shane, you're always pretty. Remember? Don't ever want to tell you any different.
I do
Shane's
feel better now.
handsome.
Hey, in the middle, in that part when you do the
Fucking
editing,
man.
you're gonna have to put a heart around me.
Yeah, I was thinking that one week that
And a
one
little bit of
episode we
harp
did where
music.
We were,
Yeah.
we were talking about.
Oh, Cupid.
What was
Cupid.
it? Fight Club. We were talking about Fight Club and,
Yeah.
and splicing porn in the.
Dude.
I thought it'd be so fun if we did that on that episode. Is actually do a quick blip of some odd thing right when I went. And had some fucking naked chick. show
Oh,
up
that
on
would
the
have been
fucking-
hilarious.
Right?
I mean, it would be funny, but you
Tie it in.
can't.
We can't do it
that.
now, but
I guarantee you.
but no,
that
it didn't.
YouTube
It wouldn't have to have been a naked chick. It could have been something stupid.
That's fine.
Like some guy picking his nose.
But I
or
guarantee if you had
dog's anus.
a naked chick, somehow YouTube's algorithm would find that.
No, TikTok.
They've been
Oh,
getting
they
really
would
good at
definitely
it.
find that.
No,
They've been getting really good
TikTok
at it, man.
doesn't find them.
No, they don't find the ones that you look at because they look like young boys.
Well, even then, you can't do that. Trust me, I've tried.
So I
Tried to get past those algorithms, man. Doesn't work.
think we can move past
Nice
that.
try, Shane.
We can go into a new segment that we've
Hey,
come
we
up
got a
with.
new segment. We should say it in unison. You want to try that?
You
What?
know, I was thinking we have like a little song thing for it's like
Yeah, we all-
some little like jingle or
Hey.
something.
Yeah, but we'd
That's
have to
pretty good.
make that. and
Actually,
I
then
know,
put it
I
in.
know. Obviously.
Isolate that. There it is. And then we all say, "Hey, it's ready." Kevin's
Conspiracy
Corner.
They're all spelled with K's. Anyway, go ahead and take it away, Kevin.
Alrighty. Well,
Conspiracy for us.
so I didn't have a ton of time to prepare this week because we just kind of came up with
He's
this
already
segment
selling
on
it
the
short.
fly. So,
Hey, guess
no, I'm
what,
not
guys?
selling it short. Okay.
Hey, guess what, guys? This is going to go terribly, so don't
Hey,
expect
I
anything
never
out of
said
it.
that. I just
I've
said
already
that we
lost
can't get
interest.
into the deeper stuff.
No, you're
because-
just politicianed it.
Of course I did.
Bad.
Of course I did.
We're just dipping
Okay,
our
go ahead.
toes
My
in
bad.
that.
Okay.
It's fine.
By the way, I'm practicing to run for office. Just
Yeah.
no.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Feed the birds.
Okay, so
Oh Jesus!
This isn't even.
I haven't even said anything yet. So Antarctica.
What?
Yes.
That's
I'm
where
in.
we're going. We're
I'm
going
in.
with Antarctica
Let's
here.
do
Okay.
this thing. What's going on in
So
Antarctica?
actually, there's a bunch of different conspiracy theories that center around Antarctica, but we're
Which
going to
one?
focus on one specific one because we just don't have the time to get into all the others. We could literally do several shows on them.
God damn it, Aurora Borealis, isn't it? That motherfucker.
Is that Antarctica?
I think that's the Arctic.
it's the Arctic, but I don't think
Sorry,
Antarctica.
carry on.
I don't know.
I'm
Anyway,
really-
anyway,
Antarctica's on the South Pole.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Was
on
it
the
South
bottom-
Pole or
Wrong
North Pole? Okay.
fucking one, Tim.
It's the other pole.
Learn your geography.
Nope.
So
Southern Hemisphere piece of shit.
He's trying to tell us about.
No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Tim on the same page.
So
I'm here.
Antarctica is the center of a lot of different conspiracy theories. One of those,
I've seen that movie.
Actually, a couple of those, yes. A
Wayland
couple.
Industries.
Oh yeah,
Aliens
yes,
versus
exactly.
Predator.
Yep.
Exactly.
There's a
So obviously, the past and future happen in Antarctica.
dude, I have heard some stuff about like.
Shut the
potential
fuck
fucking
up, Shane.
pyramids
Let
or
him
something.
talk.
Okay, so no, we're not going to do the pyramid
Okay,
thing, okay?
okay.
But that is one of the conspiracy theories. But this one,
They saw the movie.
although this one does connect to several of these conspiracy theories and does have a little link to these pyramids things when it has to do with the alien connection. Because aliens are involved in the whole aliens. We gotta have that guy from what is it? The History Channel show, the Ancient Aliens with the crazy hair.
Aliens. No, that'd probably
yeah, that's
kick
it.
for that. But yeah.
So
We can meme him and do it.
yeah, we could do that
that's
too.
fine.
Wait,
But, okay.
Let me
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow, you
Aliens.
look more like Hitler.
yeah, that's what I mean.
This,
There we
see,
go. See, now we're good. So, also,
you got to get a different hair color.
So,
That's not gonna
Antarctica
work.
is not just a place where aliens apparently have interest, but also the Nazis.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we keep coming back to them for some reason, right?
Do they have dinosaurs too, or?
That I don't know. We haven't dug that deep yet. But
Oh
possibly.
wait, carry
Possibly.
on. Dug
Anyway,
deep.
So what are in these core samples, Kevin?
So, well, I don't know about the core samples.
It's
but-
the dig deep thing. That
Oh
you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
reference,
Well, eventually,
Kevin, it's a
hey,
reference.
hey, we might get there. So
for it.
basically, in 1946, the U.S. Navy sent a team. Well, so there was 13 ships that they sent. That
Jesus
took part
Christ,
in
how
this.
many pages did you write?
I just got the stuff I might need.
No, keep going, man.
No, I know.
I don't know if I'll need this, but
Pages,
all of it. But,
goddamn.
oh, dude, the next one I want to have like a lot more notes.
He's going to come in with a fucking file.
He slams
Dude,
it down.
I was gonna
You
come
guys
in.
are gonna believe this.
Kevin comes in, he's like, if it may please the jury.
Dude, I was gonna come in with like a cork board where I was gonna have like little shit connected.
Dude, you have to do that on one of these. I'm not even joking. You have to have pictures of you.
Do the whole
Hear
Pepe
me out,
Sylvia,
guys.
Pepe Sylvia.
But do your best Charlie Day impression.
Yes. Who is Pepe Sylvia?
I will get a whiteboard just for that.
No, it has to be corkboard,
It has to be corkboard where
yarn,
you can poke the little
and
yarns.
fucking
Yeah.
thumbtack.
Push
Yes,
pins, yeah.
yes. We got to link the red yarn to the pictures.
And then
stuff.
Kevin brings in all the pictures he wants. I don't even care if they actually link or not. They just got to look fun.
Yeah, they don't have to
I know
link, yeah.
Kevin. He will make them link.
I know. He will.
Yeah,
He'll be
I will. I will.
No. Yellow goes to this guy. You're like, what
Dude,
the fuck?
you give
dude?
me enough time, I'll have those fuckers color coded.
Anyway, go
Anyway,
ahead.
so 1946, the United States Navy sends a fleet of 13 ships out to Antarctica. And the cover story, and this is the official story still to this day, is that they went out there it was a combined effort to train soldiers in Arctic combat, but also to explore the Arctic and map it, and as well as go look for locations for future research, like future research sites and things like that.
Yeah.
And also, they were trying to spread the sovereignty of the United States into other locales,
Man, you really stumbled over that one.
I know, right? Yeah.
Like claim to Antarctica.
Yeah,
A part of it, yeah.
Well, it's the same
Yeah.
thing we did with the moon.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
put a flag.
Yeah, and this
all
is
you need.
shortly. Yeah, and this is a couple years after World War II, so we actually could, send our resources elsewhere instead of having to throw them all over in Europe for the war.
Well, we still left a lot there.
Well, we did,
Still have
yeah,
people
but
in
we were
Germany.
able to divert a lot more
Yeah,
because this was also right before the Cold War really started kicking off between us and the
Yeah, 'cause
Russians.
that was late, early 50s
Yeah.
to mid 50s,
Yeah.
and that started kicking up
Uh-huh.
more.
And see, I mean, when we were allied with them during World War II, everybody knew on both sides that would never last.
Well, yeah, we did. They already had problems before that.
Exactly. So one of the reasons why a lot of people think that they were doing this, the combat training, was because the United States was looking forward into the future, thinking, hey, if we go to war with the Soviet Union, we might end up having to invade somewhere like Siberia. So we need our troops to be able to fight in the
yeah, that
Arctic,
makes
you know.
sense, yeah.
So they were basically doing a lot of different things while they were there. Like, hey, while we're here, we're going to train our guys, but we're also going to do all these other things too while we're here, So they were going to take aerial photographs and stuff like that and try to map Antarctica, at least a big chunk of it. So anyway, so this was commanded by a famous admiral named Admiral Richard Byrd. Richard Byrd is famous. Dick Byrd, yes. That
Which is
actually
funny
works.
because both of those are names for a dick.
Yeah, they are.
Oh man, he saw my bird.
So his name's technically Dick.
Yeah.
He was
So,
feeding the geese.
but this guy was famous at the time. Now, a lot of people don't know about him now because it's been a long time. But back then, he was really famous because
Well, yeah,
he
'cause
was
he's
the
dead
first.
now.
Well, yeah, he's dead now. But also at the time, back in the 20s, he was the first American to visit like the North Pole and explore it. So he
Yeah.
was really famous for doing that. And
So
so
what's-
that's also why I think that they probably had him command this because they were going to the South Pole, and he's the only one with all the experience in polar regions. You know.
So what's the conspiracy?
So the conspiracy is that. So that's the official story I just
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
you, and that to the military still has that on record, and that's still their official story. So, but what other people believe, because there's some events that happened after this, right after this, that throws that official story into question. So basically, this was supposed to go on for 6 months. It lasted 2.
just like the segment.
Yes. I haven't even gotten to the conspiracy part yet. So
Yeah, I know. The setup is 20 minutes.
I know. Well, there has to be set up for some of these. So it was supposed to be a 6-month
Now
long
you
journey.
see why I talk over everyone?
Yeah. And when you do, I have to go back and find my place again. You son of a bitch.
Can't interrupt because he's got to get.
You throw me out.
I'm not going to stop. I can't stop.
sure-
I can't fucking stop.
There's a
So
point
basically-
here. We're gonna get to it. I know
This
it.
6-month voyage ends in 2 because there was something that happened.
Oh,
And now the official story is that 3 men died because of a plane crash that happened while they were taking aerial photography. And however, when the team got back to, I think they were like docking in Argentina or somewhere nearby there, because that's where one of the nearest like docks that was big enough to hold that many ships was at. He told the captain or the admiral told a local newspaper that it was that they didn't mention a plane crash. That's the official story that came later. He said that.
Do we end up
they
in
had-
Roswell at any point?
This isn't
he's
isn't
getting to the
Roswell,
point.
but
Let him get- I'm at
this
the edge of my
actually
seat.
do-
Please get to something.
it does
Not.
lead to
You're
that.
sitting all the way back.
I know it's just the mic's in front of my face.
Okay, now I've got so many notes I can't find what I was going to find.
Well, see, there we go.
Oh, man, you ruined it.
Just lost it. We just
So
fucking lost it.
he
God.
tells this Chilean newspaper.
Oh, not Argentina.
No,
Chilean.
but there was somebody from the Chilean newspaper down there
Right.
because
Why is
there was
Chile involved now?
Argentina. I mean,
delicious.
they send reporters in. It's in the same region.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're...
This was a well-known thing that was going on at the time because there was a huge American fleet down in that area. So you got to remember, the kind of thing didn't happen that often down there. So they probably had reporters from all over down there.
We'll just generalize it to South America.
South America. But anyway,
Okay.
reporter talks to him and asks him and says that.
What the happened here?
And
That's not...
well,
no. They're all Japanese.
well, no,
What
they
the fuck?
heard. Well, they.
That's the
well, the people.
conspiracy.
Listen. People on land had heard there were
Conspiracy was that
rumors.
The reporters were all Japanese.
Yeah, they asked Admiral Byrd these
So
questions,
why
and he
are
said,
you here?
"What?"
Like,
said,
what are you
"What?"
talking about?
So this
But
Chilean
no,
guy.
so basically, there were rumors right after they landed. Before the naval guys started getting out of the mix, there were rumors that there were a lot of casualties during this mission. And they didn't know why it happened. So people were talking. There was a lot of rumors going around. So this newspaper guy, this journalist asks the admiral,
rumors
what
interesting?
happened? Well, I just told you what it was that they died. They had
Fucking with
heavy
you.
casualties.
I'm fucking with you, dude.
So anyway, so
Let's keep this going.
I'm trying not to lose my place. That's why I'm not responding to you.
I'm having fun doing
I know
this.
you are.
going, keep
So
going.
anyway,
Keep going.
Which one?
Both of you.
so
This content is good stuff.
So he tells this newspaper reporter, he says, "We met a new enemy."
You
These
got to
word
do it in
for
the
word-
accent.
He was American.
Yes, he's doing the reporter. What the happened?
He says we encountered. What happened? He says we encountered a new enemy that could fly from pole to pole at incredible speeds.
Oh.
I met one like that too at a strip club.
I think I met that girl.
Look at her go. It's amazing.
Dude,
Her
I
legs
was like,
never
"Holy
touched the
shit."
ground.
It's just my new enemy.
So okay, so that gets out. that starts to get out, and basically and throughout the world, other papers start picking this up, and then this starts spreading, and then obviously the U.S.
Kind of like gonorrhea.
Yeah, kind of like gonorrhea. It does
Yeah.
spread, kind of like the rumor does. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Gonorrhumor.
so apparently, Byrd went back to the United States
Nothing?
and debriefed
Nothing
the
on that?
Pentagon
All right.
after all this, and after that. From that day on, Byrd was silent about all of this. And,
Oh, he got orders to shut the fuck up.
now later on, apparently someone found his diary, but we're not sure if that's his real diary. I don't know if it's been confirmed because that diary goes into a whole new conspiracy fucking thing.
Did you find this on the dark web? What the
No,
fuck are you doing?
this is like literally everything connected with this one thing because his
So,
diary talks about him basically.
Essentially,
going
they're
to the
saying
Hollow Earth.
that there's the existence of aliens. And he's saying this is what
So,
happened. And then
It'd be funny if his
it kinda
diary is like
it killed troops. Is what it was.
Right. So basically, what happened? So
alluding to?
this newspaper journalist,
American
he
troops?
later wrote
then
a
they
book
made it into
about
the movie
this.
The Thing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Which is what I always think of about Antarctica. So basically, this
Funny, I've still never seen
so
it.
this
I played the video
journalist,
game.
so this journalist years later writes a book about everything him and the admiral talked about. And there's
the
way
Chinese
more. No, yeah, him. And there's way more than he
Japanese
put in his
before.
article.
What the happened?
So
That's Japanese.
essentially, the admiral told this guy that when they went out there, that they were out there for a while, for this couple of months, and they were doing their normal mission, and then these flying discs,
Mixed with
came out of the
Italian.
water and attacked them.
Shit.
And now, depending
Or
on
giant sand dollars.
the source, his diary, which we're not sure if it's really his diary claims these flying discs, had swastikas painted on them. Yeah. And
Why are you so fucking giddy?
Because it confirms my theory of Nazis on the moon.
What the fuck is
this is
going
Antarctica.
on?
Well, I guess
What are you talking about?
They could go to the moon.
They made a movie about
That's
it.
that Iron Sky shit, right?
Yeah,
Iron Sky?
No,
Nazis
Is
on
that
the
it?
moon.
I haven't
Dude,
seen that.
Nazis on the moon.
I thought you were coming up with something that you truly believed.
I
It was
believe
just-
there's still Nazis
Okay.
on the fucking moon.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
weird.
still believe the moon's made of cheese. So
I still believe in the fucking McDonald's commercial, Mac Tonight.
That face on the moon that sings to you?
Faith
He
No
wasn't
More?
even really the face on the moon. It was a big
sunglasses?
rubber, but that big rubber suit.
Yeah.
Mac Tonight, taking fucking what's his face's song?
The California Raisins?
No.
Oh.
Boy, I don't even think you can mention them anymore. They're racist.
They're raisins.
So
Racist raisins.
basically, in this, what this guy says in there is that this is what the admiral told him, is that they were attacked by what looked to be flying saucers with Nazi symbols painted on them, the swastika, and they got their asses kicked. And
Well, yeah. There's
yeah,
Nazi aliens.
there was
They're not
nothing.
gonna
They tried everything they could,
Nazi
and
zombie
they
aliens.
whooped they completely outperformed everything they could throw at them, and they got their ass kicked. And that's why they came back early, and also had casualties. Because the casualty number, the official number says 3. Other sources say 4. Others say more than that. So it's really difficult to say.
More than 4?
Yeah. So
That's fucking wild.
but still the discrepancies.
hold my
It's
drink.
hard to say which one's true.
I can't even
And
hold my drink.
so anyway,
I can't even hold my bowels.
So wait, now okay, this is going to connect to. So far we've got 2 conspiracy theories this is connected to.
I'm seeing it. Where we're going
Now
next?
the diary says
Supposed.
diary
Okay.
that was supposedly
Alleged.
Bird's.
was
Alleged.
written by Anne Frank's father.
Yeah. Well,
Or at
this
least
diary
edited.
was written in that era.
Wouldn't it be funny if it's all from the perspective of a 13-year-old girl living in an attic?
Goodness.
It makes total sense to me.
Incredible fucking movie right there, guys.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking
I
matching
dreamed
genres
of
right there.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Taiki Watiti when we
Like
need
it's
Yeah.
the only house in Antarctica. Like we're hiding from Nazi aliens. What the
So
fuck?
basically, okay, so what his diary purports to say is that during this, that there was no Nazi symbols on these flying saucers, but instead these flying saucers came out of the water and escorted them to the shore to a meeting where the admiral met with these very tall, blonde entities, humanoid, but weren't exactly human.
They were all from Atlantis.
Well, actually, not quite
race.
Atlantis, not quite Atlantis, but the hollow Earth.
What the fuck?
Tall,
Then King Kong came out.
Blonde,
Yeah.
blue-eyed,
Yeah.
perfect beings.
That's kind of how they're described, but they're really tall.
Where did I step into tonight? Jesus Christ.
So-
I'm on an episode of the fucking Twilight Zone.
Yes, you are. So
No, but I mean, you
He's
guys are the
taken.
Twilight Zone
so
shit tonight.
during this
this guy's more
meeting-
wild.
Yeah.
You're kind of fun tonight. I don't know why. What happened?
It's the crack.
Well, so
Kevin's just done nothing but crack.
Well, don't you know
He
Joe
got
Biden's
handed
giving
it-
out
yeah.
free crack pipes?
He got it directly from Joe Biden.
Yes. Actually, Kamala
we
Harris,
met
but
Atlanteans
Not
that
according to
day.
Snopes.
Atlanteans, is that what we did? We met
No, these weren't
Atlanteans.
Atlanteans. These were. They didn't actually say. Well, he didn't. It wasn't said who they exactly were, but they were basically these.
He's just like, they're
advanced,
beautiful.
Yeah, they're these advanced humanoids that lived within the Earth, and the entrance to their civilization is in Antarctica. If that's where the hole
clearly
they come
that
out of
sounds
is.
logical.
Or something. Right.
know.
According to this diary. Now.
I've written words down that don't make sense too.
I know, right? Yeah. And the thing is, though,
Haven't you?
that is another thing where these people, this race, could be connected to those pyramids.
Let's stop that. These people in race. That's
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean
Okay.
these people?
Now,
Kevin? What do you mean these people?
Now the thing is, that's what his diary says. Now there's another conspiracy theory that claims, with the connection to the Nazis.
Wait, just 1 second. Robert Downey Jr. is supposed to be in another movie soon, playing a Mexican.
No shit.
Yes, I'm not even
So,
joking.
so
Go ahead.
now the Nazi
Put a pin in
connection.
that because that's great.
yes.
So now the Nazi connection with Antarctica, there's actually some truth to that because Hitler and the Nazis did try. They sent groups out to try to find a place to build an Antarctic base. Now, I don't know if they actually did. There's some people believe that they did and that they still have a base there, and some people think that that's where these
No, they all
flying
went to
saucers
fucking
came from.
what was it? Brazil? No,
No, they went to Argentina.
Argentina, yeah, because there's
South
an
America,
entire
Argentina.
fucking town.
There's literally there's a couple. I think.
well, but there's
Yeah.
one major town
Yeah.
that speaks nothing but German.
Yeah.
Nothing
and,
but
and
German.
it's all literally just the descendants of
Who the
Nazis
fuck was
that
it?
escaped.
Who was it that went that had that show?
Hunting
Hitler or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, dude. I know what show you're talking about. I
Yeah,
forget the guy.
it was
I
some
forget who it
military dude.
Yeah, but
And
he went down there.
because he wasn't into the conspiracy of it,
No,
but
but
he
he wanted to go.
was
research
like,
it.
it's an interesting thing, you know.
Well, see if
he
there was any
actually
truth to it, you know.
well,
This is
he met
fascinating.
some
This is-
fucking
this is-
really
Yes.
interesting
This
people.
is
Yeah.
Nazi alien Atlanteans.
Dude,
Yeah.
seriously, it sounds
Yeah.
like video games from the fucking
Seriously,
90s.
not to mention possible alien pyramids.
Oh, so
And-
Egyptians too.
Yeah. So you got
No,
all these connections.
Aztecs made pyramids
That's
also.
true. So they're the
Aztecs-
Peruvians.
Okay, so
Peruvians made pyramids.
wow.
There's actually pyramid shapes.
So
Where else?
Middle East.
There's even some. I know there's a lot. There's some in Central America. There's
Central
some in South
America.
America.
Well,
I mean,
Central America, you can see them from
South
a
America.
plane.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
say South America. Argentinian.
No, South America, the ones that are weird, they look like natural formations, but if you like actually look at them for a while,
we got one right here near us.
what?
Have you ever headed towards St. Helens? And
Oh,
seen
I
that
thought you were
weird-
going to come up with that obelisk
there-
that me and you found.
No, not the let's not touch that yet because that's important. No, there's
bad.
if you go to north of here towards
Actually, you know what?
St.
From now on,
Helens,
when you do these, I'm just going to
there
in the
is-
background.
There is a
Wum, wum, wum,
pyramid.
wum, wum.
What's it was a conical type pyramid thing there, just outside of Amboy. And most people don't pick up on it, but I see it every time. It's amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen
I've
it.
never seen it.
Yeah, I haven't.
I could point it out to you. It's
Yeah.
it totally.
I'll look
looks
at it and
ma-
I'll just be like,
No, that's man-made. It's like someone took a handful of sand and just dropped it and made a pile. But it's enormous.
that sounds not impressive.
Well, and that's the
It's
thing. There
really
are a
I've
lot
dropped
of
sand before.
you know,
It didn't impress.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't.
this is the size of a mountain.
and there are a lot of scientists out there that are trying to figure
Oh,
out
I
the
know
link
which hill you're
between all
talking
these
You know what I'm talking
civilizations
about?
and their
It's
pyramids.
too perfect.
It's out near view.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah.
fucking perfect.
So when we buried my grandmother,
She's buried there. Great.
no. You can see it from there. My dad's like, yeah, we used to climb that and stuff when we were kids.
Right? But it's too. It's
Well, yeah,
too
it's like
connected
almost
there. It's-
four-sided,
yeah.
perfect pyramid. Like, it's not though.
It
it's a mountain.
is
It's
at
a mountain.
Distance.
It's a mountain.
It's man-made. It's made by
It's
Peruvian
man-made. It's
Nazi.
man-made by God.
Yeah,
Huh? How about that one, Tim?
brilliant. That'll be our next conspiracy.
We're made in His
Is
image.
God real?
I would say no. But
So does that wrap it up then?
Well,
I mean, I'm going to step all over you. But
Yeah, no,
it
it's
seems
fine.
Like you had
It's
some
fine.
pretty
But
good,
basically, I mean, I was almost finished. But essentially, like it
2 hours
actually,
later.
so it actually does make sense that the Nazis
we gotta
would
put
try.
that in there.
Yeah, so it does make sense. that
13 minutes later.
Tim's like this.
a few moments later. But yeah, so
Tim's kids have graduated.
Shane's in the corner crying.
Tim's kids walk in and go, "Hey, Dad, I got into Harvard." I'm like, what? Where did the time go? Oh yeah, that's right. Kevin told the story.
yes, I did. So basically, hey, so to wrap it up, it does make sense that the Nazis would try to build
Meet
a base
aliens,
there.
yeah.
Well, because they knew at the time that they were going to build this, they knew that they were losing the war. So they were looking for places they could go to escape and hide. But also, when it comes to the UFOs, the flying saucers, we all know that the Nazis
shit,
were
we're almost
experimenting with crazy. They were trying new things. They even messed with the occult. Like they had the Thule Society that
that's,
was
again,
trying to
the
delve
whole-
into like
Well,
magic and all that.
The
Nazi
occult stuff,
zombies and
the,
all
the
that.
occult
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
like that's the whole idea of Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Is all the occult shit.
It's based off all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were also getting into eugenics, and they were also getting. They were just trying everything.
yeah,
they
but
could.
we had eugenics in America.
Well, I
They-
know,
look,
but they
look,
were
they
doing
can't
things.
claim it.
Right,
They can't
no.
claim it.
But they were trying to do things that
Tim
people
doesn't even know
normally
what
would
eugenics
do.
is.
But
It's that guy. It's the guy with the big eyebrows, right?
yeah.
Who?
Eugenics. The guy. The Jewish actor with the big
Eugenics
eyebrows.
Levy?
That's him.
He was in that one show.
Well, their
about the
eugenics
rich
did
people
have something to do
buying
with the
a city.
Jews, but
Yeah, I was gonna say Nazis. Yeah, he would have been in that.
you should
program.
read about Joseph Mengele, the angel of death.
There you go. Is that to be continued then?
Well, no, I'm actually actually let me wrap
Where's
it up.
the wrap it up button?
So basically that's it. I mean, well, that's basically So the Nazis with flying saucers, with the technology they were kind of messing with, and it was purported that they may have had one. Who knows?
I want to.
Maybe those were Nazi flying saucers that attacked us. They attacked the Navy. Who knows? And that's kind of the end. That's it. That's everything. Go home.
What the fuck have we become?
Psychopaths.
That was a great Kevin's Conspiracy Corner.
You know what? Actually, I think the segment went pretty well. The reason I think the segment
Fucking
went
good,
pretty
dude.
well is because we're funny, and you can tell stories.
Yeah, there we
for
go.
4
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
I could just ramble on and on.
The thing, the best part though is Kevin. During the story, when we're joking around, you started joking around. You're part of the fucking joke.
No.
Do you know what I
He's
mean?
not. He's
Would you
completely-
prefer it if I started throwing
No,
things?
no. What I'm saying though is like I know people that they're like, no, I need to tell this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I have to. I actually did this not too long ago, where somebody fucking cut my story off. So this dude's talking about what was he talking about?
He was talking about a tattoo or something.
No, it's like something about like homeless something or something like that.
And
or,
he was done. He was done. He
done,
had wrapped his
completely fucking done.
conversation
So I
completely.
started into my story trying to say something, and then he jumps back in immediately, and I just look at him like, "You fucked up my story, man!" And then I just fucking walked off, and everybody told him how pissed I was
he
at him.
rage quit on the whole fucking room. He
Dude, it
just
was great.
laughed.
It was great, and the whole time
Fuck all
I'm
you
fucking
bitches.
cracking up, walking down the hallway. No, but I actually do. I actually think this is going to be a good recurring
I like
fucking
it.
bit.
Me too. I like
I mean,
it.
it's not really even a
You're-
bit. It's
you're-
just a.
Yeah, it's just like a
Well,
little
no, it's a
segment, that we're
segment.
doing. Yeah.
Your ninja story was amazing. This one's
that's
pretty cool.
That's
too.
one of the reasons why we had the idea. is
Oh,
that-
okay.
That's
because-
my favorite show.
Because
Check it
that
out.
show was definitely the most fun I've had, especially at the end of the show.
I actually
right?
thought that I totally screwed
No,
that
dude,
story
you
up.
want to know why that was
Made
so
it so
good? Is
good.
because me and Tim thought of jokes about that fucking story. Because there were some of the things that you said that were just absolutely wild.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It was a wild
I jumped
night.
off this bridge and I'm thinking, dude, like one of the Lycans in Underworld. You know, and like so that's what I'm saying. Like, so we were able to fucking come up with like, let's add this shit to the story, make it more wild than it even
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
That's why it's fun. That's why this is fun, because now we were able to toss in
Exactly,
random
and
fucking
you know what's
nonsense.
great? This gets I'm able to just blab about conspiracies, so
Well,
I
you
can
like
get it
that
out.
shit.
I do,
That's,
I do.
Because, dude, in our regular conversations outside the podcast, like we've had tons of those.
Sure,
I have
yeah.
video of it. It's pretty.
No,
it's
no,
pretty
you
easy.
have no idea. We seriously, Kevin will come over
I'll
and be
post
like,
some stuff. You
"Hey,
guys
I'm
can
only
see
going to
some
be
of
over
these
here for an
conversations.
hour,"
And we're
then
there for like
5
8
hours
hours.
later, 6 hours later. We're like, dude, what the fuck happened?
See, I told you I could come more than you.
I was right, dude. I was fucking right. I think is that a good time to end it?
I think that's a perfect place to
Wow,
end that.
I get to finish and we get to finish.
You get to
That's
have
good.
your cake and eat it too.
Well, you ate the cake. Anyway, all right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for listening. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, podcast things.
Bitch,
You know.
Spotify, blah, 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 blah.
Bumbler.
Check out our sponsor. It's Dildos.
Velvet Alley.
Velvet Alley.
Yep.
And, you know,
And
if
enjoy
you
our
get one of
outro.
those, go fuck yourself.
Hey.
So anyway,
Literally.
thank you for listening and goodbye.
Long rap right there.
Oh, no. Oops.